All right, are you guys ready to make your Santas? Look how cute they are. So you were given a white piece of construction paper, a paper plate, some cotton balls, and your nose is gonna look a little bit different from mine. Mrs. Katie used a piece of construction paper, but I think you have a red pom-pom in your bag that you get to use for your nose. All right, so we're gonna make this Santa right here. Take a good look. All right, so the first thing that you need to do is grab your paper plate, and you are going to make a line on your paper plate to kind of split it in half. Do you see how this top half is red for Santa's hat? And then this is Santa's face down here. So we're gonna make that same line on a paper plate. So we have our line here. And we kind of give it a curly Q at the end to kind of be like a hat, so take a look. Can you see that line? All right, good. So after you have your line then, Mrs. Katie's gonna make another one here. Okay, so after you have your line, if you have some paint at home and you wanna use paint, you can. You're gonna wanna grab your red paint and a peachy peach paint. If you don't have paint at home, that's okay too. You can just use crayons. So I will show you, I've got my crayons here. And I'm gonna pull out the two colors that I need. I need a red crayon and my face crayon. So I've got my two crayons. And I'm gonna color this top portion red for Santa's hat. And this down here, his face color. So you can probably even take your red crayon and follow that line that you made with your pencil earlier, and you can go over it with your crayon just to remind you of where you want to keep that area red so you don't color the wrong spot. Can you see? All right, so now I'm gonna take my crayon, and Mrs. Katie's just gonna go really fast here, and she's gonna color over that space. You're gonna probably take your time and go much slower and make it look much neater than Mrs. Katie. Okay. So again, you're coloring that whole top half of the plate. You're coloring it with your red. We wanna make it bright like Santa's red cap. Okay, and again, Mrs. Katie is going super fast. Oh, there's Finny sneaking in behind me. We're going super fast, just so you kind of get the idea of how to make this guy. Okay, so we've got our red hat there, and then you colored the bottom half peach. Again, I'm gonna try and go really fast, so it might not look the greatest. Okay. So now I've got Santa's face here, his face and his hat. You are going to take your cotton balls now, and what you're going to do is line them across this border here and give them a little round one down here. You can go ahead and take a look like Mrs. Katie did. Do you see how she put the cotton balls right here? And then she put one right on the end for the bottom of his hat. Okay, so you're gonna take and you're gonna glue your cotton balls there and put one down there. Then you're gonna give Santa his two eyes. So maybe you pull out your black crayon. Let me see here. Where is my black crayon? It's hiding. Okay, there's that guy. And I'm gonna give Santa his two eyes here. So then Santa has two eyes, and you're gonna take your red pom-pom and you're gonna glue it down for his nose. And then now comes the tricky part. What does Santa have down here? We did it in our song earlier. We scratched our beards. You have to give Santa his beard. So you're gonna take that white piece of construction paper and you're gonna cut it into strips. And you're gonna glue these strips all down on Santa's face. You can cut them as thin or as thick as you might want. but they'll go all the way down here and you'll glue them right onto the paper plate to make his face. All right, I can't wait to see your pictures. Happy posting.